Hey everybody, it's me Stacey here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, and it's time for Saturday with Stacey, YouTube number 240. This YouTube has got a beginning, a middle, and an end to it, just like the rest of them. I have wonderful new product from Hot Off the Press, from Paulette at Hot Off the Press, who is a dear friend of mine and has given us an opportunity to sell some of this stuff, which is just wonderful. I think you're going to love it. I have 2 different bundles from her that made my heart happy when I saw them all the way back in January. I saw them at the earliest part of January. So they're here now so I can do the YouTube on them. And then when I was in Germany, remember I told you I was manufacturing, stocking creative expressions and Lausanne, and I love them, and we've been trying to do business for years and years and years, and finally in Germany it was like, yes, we can do it. Well, when I was looking in her booth, I saw this new product. And I'm like, Lausanne, what is that? And does it do what I think it does? And she said, why, yes, it does do what you think it does. And it instantly took me to Paulette's product from Hot Off the Press. And I'm thinking, oh, this is a marriage made in heaven. So we have new product from Cosmic Shimmer for you. There's going to be part of this YouTube that maybe some of you already know, because I'm going to start with the basics. I truly am. I'm going to show from the very basic to intermediate to what I really want to get to, which is the Cosmic Shimmer product towards the end of the YouTube. But I don't want to assume you already know everything about Paulette's products, about the Hot Off the Press products. So I'm going to start. I won't take too much time going over it, but I do want to give the opportunity to those who are brand new crafters who have never seen any of our YouTubes before to understand oh my goodness gracious, what's the word I want? It's more than the amazing different techniques you can do with the Hot Off the Press Dazzle stickers. There's not just one thing you can do with them, not just 2 things you can do with them, not just 3 things you can do with them. There's a whole bunch. And so the value for your buck on those Dazzle stickers is amazing. But we also have their new double embossed stickers, and that's going to be towards the end of the YouTube. So if you've been with me for a long time, thank you. And you may have already seen some of this before. So if you want to go zoop with your fast forward button, totally get it. And if you need a refresher, well, hang with me, because we always have a good time, right? We always have a good time. And if you've never seen any of this before, well, hang on to your socks because I think you're going to love it all. All right, now we've got Winter Chicken Dinner to talk about. And that was from YouTube number 239, which was the new Stampenda stamps and Tombow markers. And we've got a nice little selection for you. And we always have 2 winners. So if you are Denise, got the Denise part down, easy peasy. Noose? Denise, Noose. I'm just going to hold it to the camera. If that is you, hopefully it's zooming in. I can't tell if it's zooming in. Did it zoom in? Did it zoom in? If that is you, Denise, congratulations. You are a winner chicken dinner. So do your happy dance. Do your happy dance. I'm off beat. That's okay, right? It doesn't matter, you won. And maybe you can't keep the beat either. I'm a winner, chicken dinner. There, now I'm on beat. But you're not alone, Denise. You have a friend in Jean Gartner. Gartner. It's with a T. Jean. If that is your name, I expect you to be snapping and clapping and dancing. You and Denise both should be moving to the beat. because you've just won a wonderful prize package from Scrapbooking Made Simple. Wahoo kachoo. How do you have the opportunity to win from us? It's so easy. You have to follow us on YouTube for a YouTube prize. You can also follow us on Facebook, and we give prizes away every week on Facebook too. But for the YouTube yummies, you follow us on YouTube, you click the subscribe button to our channel, and then you can post your comment. And you can post about anything you want as long as you keep it kind. So this is off limits, meaning my appearance is, you know, no Botox. Sorry, isn't gonna happen. Not doing any of the lifting and the sucking and I am who I am, and I have earned every one of these. I'm still earning them. My children are teenagers. I have a feeling when we're all said and done, there's going to be a few more lines on the face, but God bless their pea-picking hearts. I love them to death. So kind, as long as you post something kind, and it doesn't have to be about me, it doesn't have to be about scrapbooking or card making or crafting. You can share with the world that you have a new baby on the way, or a new grandbaby on the way, or you just celebrated your birthday, or you just got a new job. Just something that would make everybody else's heart happy too. And as long as that's what you post, we're gonna approve it, and then you go into the running to win a prize. 2 winners every week. Girls, how are you gonna claim your prize? Go to scrapbookingmadesimple.com, look for the link that says Winner, Winner, Chicken Dinner, click it, follow the directions, and Miss Kayla will have your prizes out to you just as quickly as possible. So, and she's doing a great job on that. So I'm gonna put those aside. I'm gonna give you a Shop That Did Not Hop update. We are up to orders number 93500s and lower. So 93500, 93499, 93498, 93497 and down. We are processing those orders now. So orders are being picked, packed, pulled, and shipped every single day. We're up to 93,500. So and we do them in batches of about 200. So the next update would be 93,700. So that gives you an idea of where you are in line. And as soon as we're done with the first day, that's about 80% of the orders. Second day is much less. Third day, holy smokes artichokes, it's even better. All the way till we get to the very last day, and then it gets thick again. Everybody came back and got those last minute items. So I wanted to give you a Shop That Did Not Hop update. Woohoo! All right, now today, like I said, we've got creative expressions for you with Cosmic Shimmer. And again, Cosmic Shimmer is a brand. It's not a product. There's lots of different Cosmic Shimmer things. In fact, last week we did the Cosmic Shimmer Gilding Flakes. This week we're doing the Cosmic Shimmer Colorful Crystal Tints is what they call it. And who knows what else we'll bring in Cosmic Shimmer. I saw a lot of you go, we want I think they call it kisses. And I mean, there was lots of postings of things you want from Cosmic Shimmer. So we will be working closely with them to see what it is we can bring in, since we're able to import it direct from the UK now. Yay! And then we've got hot off the press, 2 amazing value bundles. They are not a flash sale. They are just a regular bundle, but 2 amazing bundles from hot off the press that I think you're gonna love. All right. We're gonna tilt on down. We're gonna get started for today. Like I said, we're gonna start kind of simple and basic, but I won't spend too much time on it so we can get into the more new, like you've never seen this before, whoa, stuff, because yay. All right, I'm gonna tilt on down and we're gonna get started for today. It's good to see you. All right, down we go. And you know me, now I gotta zoom on in. So for those of you who don't know, I had a very nice compliment the other day, and it was from a manufacturer who is going to have an upcoming YouTube. I'm gonna maybe slide me, maybe I'll slide me over just a little bit. They've got an upcoming YouTube and not too far away, but they were talking about how they do their YouTubes. And he was saying that he did his very first one. And my goodness gracious, he said, I suppose I should have stayed up, huh? So anyway, well, I can't do it. I have to talk to you. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, okay? I just can't not talk to you. I'll tilt back so I'm not so forward. He said, my goodness gracious, I set it up and I did it, and then I made a mistake and I had to do it again, and then I made a mistake and I had to set it all up all over again. He goes, I don't know how you do it for an hour to an hour and a half with no editing, because we don't edit these videos. What you see is what you get. It's one take all the way through, good or bad. And I said, well, I like to talk a lot. And he goes, oh, he was so cute. Oh my gosh. When I do his YouTube, I'll tell you what manufacturer it was. He was so darling. I go, I just like to talk. And I talk with my hands. And he goes, oh. And I said, and the customers, the people out there, they don't even mind when we oops. Sometimes it's better when you oops, because then you can see everybody oopses and what not to do. Okay, here's the make and take that is going on downstairs right now. That's pretty rock star, yeah? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? First off, we have beautiful, beautiful double embossed stickers, dazzles from hot off the press. These are dazzles and these are dazzles, and they're all double embossed. But how did we color it? And can you see that we colored it on acetate? Oh my, wait till you see, because that's where the Cosmic Shimmer comes in. But before we get there, we have to start at the very beginning. Remember I said that. So I am going to bring over the pack, one of the packs that we've got in from hot off the press. And this is a pack that was shown on HSN. I think just recently it was on HSN. It has over 1,400, yes, I said 100 different dazzles stickers. It has everything you could possibly imagine in all sorts of colors and fonts and shapes and sizes and themes, and they're just absolutely beautiful. So Paulette calls these her never before seen dazzles, and they are an amazing value because you are going to get over 1,400 individual images, individual stickers, all in the package. Words and sentiments and Christmas and birthday, and I mean just absolutely everything. So this is one of the bundles that we have for you, and I haven't done a very good job of displaying it out, but let me see if I can do a little bit better. But it is pretty rock star when you get right down to everything that comes in it. It's just chock full of stuff. So I'm going to start with these first, because these are really just peel-offs. And you may see peel-offs at your local scrapbooking or card making or hobby shop, and you may not know what to do with them because they don't look all that glamorous when you look at them on the sheet. But oh my goodness, they are amazing. Now, one of the first questions we get, because we sell a lot of peel-off stickers, one of the first questions we get is, well, I can barely see what they are. So we always recommend that you take off the back. And we just peel it right off. And that gives you a better idea of what you've got. So I'm not going to do the whole thing. That way you can see the difference. Let me grab my scissors. But here you can, now you can see the words that you have. And we would just go in there and just rip that back right off so you can see. Look at, now you can see your words. That's easier than trying to see what you've got there, because it all blends into each other. And let's face it, the older we get, the more we need a little extra help. And if you are a 20 or 30 something, rejoice in the fact that you can see or if you're a teen watching, rejoice in the fact that you can see this without any problem. I have gotten to the point where peeling off the back is really helpful because then I can see what I'm left with. Next, one of the main questions that we get asked is, do I have to keep these the same color? Because these are a silver glittery. No, you don't have to keep these the same color. Are you ready to go and just be excited? I am going to grab a Sharpie. So this is a Sharpie Pin, big Sharpie. Get them at Sam's Club, Costco, Walmart, Target, Staples, Amazon, wherever you want to get Sharpies. And they come in, gosh, I think they have almost 200 colors now of Sharpies. And you can get a set that has like 20 or 36 colors for about 20 bucks, if that. And it is a permanent marker, which means that it writes on metal or glass or peel-offs, and it will stay put. It won't wipe off. Other markers, like a dye-based marker, or that would be like a Memento or a Tombow, they're gonna have a hard time drawing, or a Tim Holtz Distress. It's gonna have a hard time drawing on this sheet because this sheet is non-porous. It's kind of like a plastic or a vinyl. So it's non-porous, so that ink can't seep in. So you need a permanent marker. So Sharpies, Bics, they work as well too. So let's just color. So maybe I don't want a silver hello. Maybe I want a red hello. Now I'm just scribble, scribble, scribble. Scribble, scribble, scribble. And I need to give it a second to dry. I might even blow on it a little bit. But it is a permanent marker, so it's gonna dry pretty darn fast. And then I can peel up. Oh, I just broke it. See, this is the point where having an oopsie is good. Let's do it again. Let's go over here and go to this one, hello. I was trying to be gentle to not get my nails with red all over it, but I think I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet, and if my nails get red, they get red. Okay, let's give it a moment to dry. And then let's peel it up, and this time I won't be so gentle with it. There we go. Okay, there's my hello. So right now it's sticky on the back. It's sticky. And I want to put this down on something somewhere. So I'm going to grab a sheet of paper. And I am going to put a little bit of spit. I know, spit. So a little bit of spit. Got a little bit of spit on my finger from my tongue. And I put it on the back of the sticker where the sticky part is. And what that does is that lets you place it where you want it. And if you don't like it, peel it up and place it where you want it. And if you don't like it, you've got time to move this around. But I took a silver sticker and I made it red. And it's red glittery. So these don't have to stay the color that they are. And I'm going to try and fix this one. So I'm going to pull up my hello. I'm going to put a little, now if you want to use water, that's okay. You can use water if you don't want to use spit. I just always say that spit's with you and it's free. You never have to run to go get it. It's with you all the time and it's free. So now I've got my other little H. And let's see if I can put it back together again like it never even happened. Is that where it goes? Because I put a little bit of spit on it, I can move it around. Oh, it would help if I didn't have it upside down. That would help if I didn't have it upside down. Oh yeah, look at that. Ta-da! And now you can't even tell I made a mistake. Ha! Look it, you can't even tell it broke. It's all fixed. Is that a happy day? And looky, it's glittery and shiny. So you don't have to keep them the color that they are. They can be changed into different colors. Let's see, I've got this high over here. So I'm going to do it all black, because maybe I want a black hello or a black hi. I'm going to give it a moment to dry. And I'm going to try not to be so ginger with it. I'm just going to go for it. There we go. I've got my black hi, a little bit of spit on the back of my hand and the back of my finger because I'm getting a little bit of spit on the sticky side. And that way I can put it down. So can you see how versatile these can be? Now this is the silver. If you wanted to do gold, the gold will color too. Absolutely. The gold, the silver, the white, you all can take all of your markers and color them and change them to what you want to be. So you're not stuck with silver. Because sometimes you're looking at it going, well, I don't need silver glittery. I need something else. Go ahead. Now, if you have Copic markers, Copic markers work just as well. I'm going to pull down some of this so I can see a little bit more. Oh, there's a just because. This time I'm going to take my Copic marker because a Copic marker and a Sharpie marker and a Bic marker are all permanent. They're all alcohol based. And this is going to let me color just like I did with the Bic or Sharpie. So if you have Copics and you want to use your Copics, you can. I don't know that I would because Copic ink is far more expensive to replace than a Bic or a Sharpie, but it's up to you. And this time, I think I'm going to do kind of a little two-tone effect. So I've only colored half. So the top will be silver and the bottom will be glittery pink. Give it a minute to dry. Probably a little bit longer than that, but we're gonna just go for it. So there's my word just. A little bit of spit on the back. Just so if I put it on my paper and it's not exactly where I want it, I have an opportunity to peel it up and put it down again. Otherwise, they can tend to be a little temperamental and they won't move for you once you've put them down. So there's my just. And there's my because. There we go. And those are two-tone. How cute, right? So you can see how coloring them will take them from a basic gold or a basic silver and really add something to them. I've got these over here, and these are gold, and they've got cute little strawberries and chocolate, and let's see, what do we want to make? How about we make a red heart? Now, these I can see pretty easy. This isn't too hard for me because it's matte. But if you did want to make it a little bit easier, the same thing. You can peel the back off, and I'm only going to do half of it. That way you can see. So it may be easier for you to see what's left this way than leaving the back on. You can see what you've got. Now I've got those cute little hearts. And I'm going to take my red pen and I'm just going to color. Just scribble right over the top of it. Cute little red hearts. And I'm using my Sharpie. But if I wanted to, I could use my Copic and I'd get cute little pink hearts. And I could change my words. Ooh. Now I'm using a Copic red and it says, but first chocolate. So I can color that. So you can see that I've taken my but first and some of my little hearts and colored them red. And then I can just peel them right off and put them right down. And I can put get my but first off there. And these are small enough that a little bit of spit won't hurt. So I've got my but first in red. I got my little hearts, and originally they started as gold. So you can use any permanent marker, Copic, Spectrum Noir, who else makes Bic, Sharpies, anything that if it will go on metal or glass and says permanent, you are good to go. And I could do my chocolate maybe a little bit. Let's see what this looks like. First chocolate. And I just scribble, scribble, scribble. So in that package that I showed you are over 1,400, I think, individual stickers that come in colors, yes, but if you want to change it up, all you have to do is take your marker and try. And if you don't like it, you can erase it. What do you erase it with? Well, a Copic Blender Pin is the best thing to erase with. But first, chocolate. From gold to kind of the red and burgundy. Easy to do. Don't have to keep it gold. You don't have to keep it silver. You don't have to keep it white. You can play with the colors just by using some simple markers. And if you don't have Copic markers, please don't feel you have to go out and buy them. I wouldn't. I would go spend my $13.88 at Sam's Club or Costco or Target or somewhere and get a nice handful of colors of your Bics or Sharpies and go for it and be happy. I don't think it's a good investment to buy Copics to do something like this. You do much better buying the stickers. So Copics, we sell them for $5.25 each. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's $30 worth of Copics, and these retail for $7.99. We happen to be lucky enough to be able to sell them for $5.25. The whole bundle of all of the stickers is less than $25. I mean, all of them, less than $25. I would hate to see you buy 6 Copics when you could have all those stickers because Sharpies and Bics are so inexpensive and they do the exact same thing. Okay, now, what's the next thing I want to show you before we move on to something a little more complicated? Well, now we're going to play with a little bit of glitter. And this is where my conversation with Tammy that took place about 15 minutes ago happened. Okay, so I'm going to tilt on up again. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, okay? I just can't talk to the floor. I can't. So, not everything, I don't know everything I'm going to do in the YouTube until I physically get up here and I know pretty much what I'm going to do, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. And I was playing around up here because I have to play. And I only get about when I do a YouTube, I get about 2.5 hours up here to play before I actually put it on film or tape or video or whatever this is. And so I was playing with some stuff and I thought, oh, I really like this. But then I noticed it was Stampendous and I noticed it was glitter. And so, because they've discontinued a lot of their glitters. Last YouTube, I told you that. And we bought all the kits that they had and we sold out of them. So before I went any further, I called Tammy at Stampendous, and who's also a dear friend. And I said, Tammy, do you have any of this glitter left? And she's like, I better go to the warehouse and check, because again, when it's gone, it's gone. And she came back and she said, they do it by pound. They buy their glitter by the pound. I said, okay, you got this many pounds. How many bottles can that make? And she said, well, if we do the little bottles, I can probably get about 450 bottles. I said, okay. I said, what if you bottled those for us? And we gave them away as part of the bundle that I'm showing you right now. What if when you buy the bundle for the $24.99, we give you a small bottle of the glitter I'm going to be using for free? And she said, well, it's never coming back and we'd certainly like to have it off our shelves. And I said, well, what if I took it off your shelves? And she said, I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. So that's what we did. So the glitter I'm using today is Stampendous glitter. You can't buy it. Maybe you can find it, at another online store or Amazon, or maybe your local scrapbooking store still has some of this left. But we bought all that they had left, and we're having them bottle it in the jars that are that size. So when you bought those packets, those jars about that size, you know how long that glitter lasts forever. And when you buy the hot off the press mega pack of Dazzles for $24.99, we're going to give you a jar of that glitter for free. So we're going to put it right in that pack, and it's going to come together. We're just going to put it right in there, and it's going to come with it. And so wahoo kachoo. Now I'm going to tilt on down. I just had to share with you, because big hugs to Tammy, and yay, because this is what it originally looked like, but there's none of it left. I can't do this. There's only enough to do those little bottles so that I can give it to you for free. So these YouTubes, you never know what's going to happen in them. I never know what they're going to be until I actually do them and come up here and play. Now, I have got another one of those stickers from that kit that has over 1,400 different stickers in it, and I'm just going to pull this up and I'm going to cut this off because I want you to see the difference. Okay, maybe you can see these pretty easy. I think it's a little easier this way to see them. And I'm going to be playing with Stacey tape. Now, it does not matter if you have Stacey tape, if you have Sukwang tape, which is the tape we originally started with, if you have somebody else's double-sided tape. I know Elizabeth Craft's tape will work well. I don't know about some of the others that are a little less expensive, because there is a difference in sticky. In fact, our tape is it is stronger, longer, and less money than most of the tapes out there. And that's why we ended up doing our own tape, because the manufacturer said, Stacey, what if we can give you something longer, stronger, and less money? I said, well, yeah. So you can always try with what you have. And if it doesn't work, then go out and buy. But if you've already got a double-sided tape, try it first before you go out and buy. Now I am going to grab, I just love this. Isn't that so cute? Okay. I'm going to grab a piece of paper, and I am going to put my tape down. I'm just going to peel a piece off, and I'm just going to rip it. You don't have to cut it. Mine allows you to tear it. And I'm going to put it straight down onto my piece of paper. Now, as long as I do not peel this liner up, this could stay on this paper forever. It's perfectly fine. You could make a whole bunch of these to take to a crop and just leave them just like this. Only when you expose the sticky do you have to do something to it. So can you see the liner? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to expose the sticky. My hands are a little dirty, but that's okay. So I'm peeling the liner off, and this is sticky right now. I have to do something with it. If I put a piece of paper on top of it, you're done. This is not forgiving. Stacey tape is awesome. It goes a really long way. It's very cost effective. It will hold beads and glitter and fabric and metal and acetate and vellum and paper, but it is non-forgiving. I'm going to keep my liner. I don't want to get rid of that because I'm going to pull up some of these little dazzles in our mega pack. Cute little flower. I'm going to put a little bit of spit on the back just so I have, it's not going to give you much wiggle room, but it also doesn't cling to your finger and wrap around it. A little bit of spit allows your fingers to move right off of it without it being stuck to you. Is it still going to stick? Absolutely. So I'm going to put a flower here and kind of let it hang. I'm going to grab my butterfly right here. And again, these are kind of a vinyl, so they're very hardy. Put my butterfly right there. And down here, I've got another one, little flower, a little bit of spit. Let's put it down here. And should we do one more flower? Sure, why not? We've got it. Don't know that we'll color it, but we'll do it. Oh, see, I needed to pull it up, and because I had a little bit of spit on it, I could. See how good that spit is? It's letting me make my adjustments. About all the way over. There we go. Now, remember I said I saved this liner. That's because I'm going to press these down really good with that liner. The liner is one of the very few things that won't stick to the sticky. And I want to make sure that these are pressed down really good. So I can just push that liner right on top of it. Okay, so here we are. But we still have exposed sticky. See all of that sticky? It's still sticky. Still sticky. We have to do something with it. And that's where the free Stampendous glitter is coming in. I've got myself a card base here, and I have got white pearl glitter. This is ultra fine. You need ultra fine or microfine ideally to do what I'm going to do, which is why we're going to give you some ultra fine just in case you don't have ultra fine or microfine. You need it to be a translucent or whitish color. You don't want to do this with gold or silver. It needs to be translucent and white. It can have little warm, if you move it around, it can have greens and golds running through the colors iridescing off. This one happens to be pure white. And I kind of like it because it doesn't have any of that bling bling coming out. It's a little bit softer, and it allows you to do guy cards with this if you wanted because it's not so blingy. It is glitter and it's got a pretty sheen to it, but it's not so, yeah, bling bling. So that's why I called her, because I really like it and it works really, really well. But they're out. We bought the best they can do is make us a bunch of jars so we can give them to you. All right, I'm going to pour this right over the top. I'm starting at the top of my paper, and then I'm gonna let it walk itself right on down. I'm letting gravity do all the work. And poof, I've got glitter over everything and it's not sticky anymore. Now, I'm going to put all of this back into my jar, which is why the little tube that we're going to give you is going to last you quite a long time because you use very, very little of it. And this way, when you get it right away, you can start playing right away with your dazzles. I've got my glitter cleanup cloth. Just wipe it right up. Instant presto. Now I need to burnish it. And when I mean burnish, I mean I need to rub, rub, rub. Rub, rub, rub. And what that's going to do is it's going to set the glitter in place. And you can almost see when you're doing it that the glitter, it kind of gets shiny. But see how this is a soft glitter? It doesn't have a lot of sparkly to it. It's almost like a matte glitter. And I really like it, again, because maybe you're not a bling bling type of person, or more importantly, the person you're making the project for isn't a bling bling type of person, but you still want to do this technique. Now, when I burnish, I don't like rub like soft, but I'm not like trying to, rub through the paper. I'm just giving a nice all over rub. And then I take my inexpensive little makeup brush. It's an e.l.f. brush, Target, Walmart. I think the dollar store now has them. Don't spend more than $1 on it. And I brush it off. And now my glitter is set in place, and it's not all over me. This is what's left. There's really not a lot to even bother putting back in my little tub. I'm just going to wipe it right off and wipe it right off and call it good. But it's non-messy glitter. Look at, that's pretty rock star. And you're saying, well, that's nice, but what more can I do? All right, so the next thing I want to do, and again, it doesn't matter if you have Sharpie markers or Bic markers or Copic markers, although I would not use Copics for this. I really wouldn't. I would just go out and buy, they're too expensive of a marker to refill to use. I would just as soon you use something less expensive. That works just the same. All right, I am going to take my Copic. Well, no, let's take our Bic, and I am going to dot some colors in here. So, dot, 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 dot. And dot. Dot some colors in there. Now, your question is, well, Stacey, why did you put the sticker down on the tape before you added the glitter? Why wouldn't you glitter up the whole piece of tape and then put your stickers down? Excellent question. Even though this is an ultra fine glitter, it still has bumps and valleys and hills because it's still a granule glitter. It's little pieces and tiny little pieces of glitter, but no matter what you do, it's still going to have little bumpies. Not that you can feel them, they're microscopic. But I'm going to move this ink around, and I don't want it to slip under the sticker where maybe it's not completely, maybe one of those little granules is a little higher and one's a little lower, and I don't want it to bleed out. So if you put your sticker on your tape first, you're making a barrier that ink hopefully will not seep down, which is why we took that liner and we pushed it down really good before we added the glitter, so we make a barrier. And then this is the one Copic that you have to have. It is a Copic Blender Pin. To do this, you need a Copic Blender Pin. And the reason you need a Copic Blender Pin is, one, the tip is the best tip on the market. There's no question about it. There's no other marker that does as nice of a job, has as good as of a tip, is the quality that it is. It is refillable, and it's $5.25. So if you buy yourself $13.88 worth of Sharpies and you get 12 colors, spend the $5 for this. That's the only time I'm ever going to tell you you have to have a Copic, is for this. Now, I've got my red in there, and you see I just kind of dotted it in. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to kind of pull it out. I'm just kind of going to pull it out. I didn't even put any in there, and I can use the extra from these to kind of color that. And I've started to color inside the glitter. And you can make the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stained glass effects, because you can go back in, and if you want a little more dimension, I can add a little bit of red back down towards the bottom to give it a little bit of shadow and a little bit of shading if I need. And I can start coloring my flower on the glitter. And it still has a sheen to it and a shine to it, and the texture of the glitter still comes through, but it's not overly bling, bling, bling. Now my Copic has red on it. Once it goes clear, it doesn't matter what color your tip is. As long as it's clear, you're good to go. So let's add a dot of red down at the bottom of this one, and a dot of yellow at the top. So this time I've taken a little bit of yellow and a little bit of red, and can you see I've left a little bit of white space in between them, because I need those colors to move into each other. And if I color the whole thing, if I butt them right up to each other without leaving a little bit of white, where's that color gonna go? So make sure my Copic is clear, and I'm just gonna pull that color, the yellow, on down, and then I'm gonna pull that red on into the yellow. And I've made a blend. And you can just do this until your whole card is done. Let's play with the blue. So here I've got my blue Copic, so you could have your blue Bic and your blue Sharpie, and let's add a little bit of blue down at the bottom. And a little bit of blue down at the bottom. Can you see that I'm dabbing? I'm not coloring, I'm dotting. You don't want to color because it is glitter, and it does have a texture to it, and you don't want to ruin your nib, whether it be a Sharpie or a Bic or a Copic. Let's take my yellow and put some yellow up at the top. And can you see where I left the strip of white? I need that white so I can move my color. Make sure my Copic marker is clear, and I'm going to pull a little bit of that yellow down. I'm just going to flip it on down, and then I'm going to pull some of that blue on up, and I'm going to blend them. Oh, is that so pretty? Look at how easy is that. And if I want them more blended, although I really like that, I don't know that I want them more blended. My yellow and blue made green, which is exactly what I want. I want them to blend together and make a whole new color. So you lose where that line is, and you just get that beautiful stained glass look. Beautiful. And if I just want to do my one color, I could come in here and just add a little bit of blue, dot my blue. And see, I'm gonna leave a whole bunch of white. Do you see how I've left a whole bunch of white? Then I'm gonna pull it up and fill that white space. Giving me a highlight at the top, so it's a white, it's a little bit lighter at the top and darker at the bottom, so it gives you that beautiful blended ombre gradation look. But it is all about the glitter, and it does need to be ultra fine and microfine, or microfine, either way. And it doesn't matter if you use your Bics or your Sharpies or your Copics. What you need is absolutely a Copic Blender Pin, no question about it. And if you do use Copics and you want to do this, I would have two blender pins. One for when you want to do something like this, and one for when you're really just doing your beautiful colors and your blends. I wouldn't mix my blender pins. So easy to do. Let's grab the pink. And let's dot a little bit of pink at the bottom. And you can just let your imagination go wild. And a little bit of yellow right at the top, just a little bit of yellow. And I'm gonna bring that pink right up into my yellow. And that's it. That's all I gotta do. It's just that simple. Really pretty. So that is using peel-offs, dazzles from Hot Off the Press, Stacey tape, and a very soft glitter that doesn't quite have the bling bling as most glitters, but does a beautiful job when you want to do your coloring. Gosh, it's really pretty. Take that and dab that in there, and come over here and do this one and add some, but you can see that my color is not running underneath my sticker because I put my sticker down first on my Stacey tape, and that's really important to remember. First on your Stacey tape. So on this one, I've got my pink, I've got my yellow, I've got my white space. I'm gonna pull that pink right up into that yellow. Are we loving it? It's easy to do. It doesn't take much work. Looks fabulous when you're done. And then people are like, holy smokes, artichokes, how did you do that? Well, don't tell them. Unless it's one of your crafty friends, and then share. But all you used was some tape, some ultrafine or microfine glitter, and remember, we're gonna give you a vial of this, a smaller vial. That way everybody gets one. We'll give you a smaller vial, but I guarantee you that's gonna last a really long time. Some paper, your Copic blender, important, and your Bics or your Sharpies or your Bics, Sharpies, Copics, and then your Dazzle stickers from Hot Off the Press that come in your mega pack, which retails for I think it's $73, and we're doing it for $24.99. So that mega pack would have a retail value of like $73 on it. What do you think? I'm gonna try and zoom it in. Yay? Okay. We're gonna move on. Now I'm gonna bring out the Cosmic Shimmer product. I'll move these out of my way. And this is the Cosmic Shimmer product. Pretty cool, very vibrant colors. This is not red, it's orange. I know it looks red, but maybe that looks more orange. There are 12 colors. It is brand new, just released. Don't know who else has it. I don't know that anybody else has it. And when I saw this, and I saw the Dazzle's doubled embossed stickers, and what I mean by doubled embossed is, I don't know if you can see in there, each sticker has an etching. Each line has got etching to add more detail to the sticker. They're not just a line sticker, there's detail etching in each one of them. Individual lines that make up the pattern, that make up the petals. And when I saw these a while ago in January, saw these early February when I was in Germany, and I said, oh, this is a marriage made in heaven. This is just a little bit of happiness. Why? What is in this bottle? it's like a liquid plastic. Yeah, it's like a liquid plastic, which means it dries on non-porous materials, on glass, on metal. It dries on paper without any problem. Acetate, you bet. So I saw these and I said, oh my, we need to get them. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play with one of the butterflies. So we're getting ready. We were chopping them up for the make and take because everybody gets one of these. And I'm gonna bring over, instead of paper, I'm gonna bring over a piece of thin acetate. And yes, we sell the graphics acetate. It's 8.5 by 11 and it comes 25 sheets to a pack, and you can score it and make card bases out of it. You can use it for your shaker cards. You can use it with this, because the dazzles, the double embossed stickers, are not like a typical dazzle where there's openings. There was openings for me to color in. On these, it is a solid sheet of vinyl. So where it's clear, there's still vinyl there. I can't just color through. So coloring on these can be a little tricky. And we've done it before with a few other items, but my goodness, when I saw this, I said, this is rock star. So I'm going to take my sticker right off. I'm gonna add a little bit of spit to the back of it. Now, if you wanna use water, go ahead. If you're not gonna wanna share your DNA, not a problem. Although if you lick your envelope, well, then you shared your DNA. I get comments like, oh, that was so gross. No, it's handy. Think of it that way, it's handy. I'm going to put a piece of white paper underneath, just so I see where I'm at. And I'm just gonna lay it down. So can you see how pretty that sticker is? Can you see the etching? The etching of all of these little lines that make up the detail of the sticker. They're double embossed stickers and they're wonderful. We sell a lot of them by duty. So if you want more double embossed stickers, you would look under Duty, the Duty brand in our store, and you'll find lots of them. Now, because this is plastic on the top, there's no hole in it, I can't color on top of this. It would kind of take over. But what I can do is turn it over. I can turn it over. And let's find some colors. So I'm gonna put this directly onto my craft mat. You could put it, well, let's just put it here so you can see it. So I've got some color there. And I've got some yellow here. And you will see that, again, this is gonna go a long way. And let's do the pink. So I'm gonna be using this as my palette, and I've put it directly onto my acetate. I could have put it directly onto my craft mat. It's really up to you. I'm gonna take my brush. I'm gonna get it a little wet. And then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna paint. Now here's the beauty of the double embossed stickers. Because they have that gold on there, you won't be able to see what you've done on the back if you just get in there and just paint it on. You're not going to be able to see if you make a hot mess on the back. Nobody's going to see it. But this is going to dry right on the acetate. Take a little bit of the pink maybe and come up here. And maybe just kind of blend those two together. Now it does take a little bit of time to dry unless you use a heat tool. I did not bring a heat tool with me today. So if you Want to let them sit to the side for about 5-10 minutes, you can. Move that into there and just kind of mix my colors. Maybe add a little more yellow. And you just can blend. And it doesn't matter if I go over. You just don't want to go outside the actual perimeter of the sticker. You want to stay within the borders of the sticker, but it doesn't matter if I go outside. So you can see I went outside the lines of the sticker where that opening is. I got it on the gold part. And you would normally say, oh no, don't do that because now it looks bad. But you're working on the back side of the sticker, not the front side. And that gold is opaque, so you're not going to be able to see any mistakes. It's going to be just fine. Let's do a little bit more in the pink. And it's just a dot or two. And you're only going to put, oh, I didn't wash my brush. You're only going to put down on your palette as much as you need because you can't put it back in the bottle. You can always put more down, but you can't put it away. So if I go in here, and I just lay down my color. And Claire did stripes. She got really intricate with it. I'll show you her samples. So again, if you accidentally go over, it's not a problem. Why? Now this is still wet, but when I turn it around, it's still wet, so it's going to stick to the paper, but when I turn it around, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. See, it's still wet, but that's okay. It's gorgeous. And it allows you to have that beautiful acetate front. There's no ink up here, and all the places, remember I had accidentally gone below down here on both of these? You can't see them. You can't see them because this is opaque and it's covering it all up. Now it's wet, so when I pull it up, I'm going to leave most of it behind, which is kind of sad. But if I had let it dry, it would be magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. All right, I'm going to wipe this down because I want to use this piece of acetate. And while it's still kind of wet, look at that, I can wipe it right off. So I cleaned my palette up. I'm going to cut this piece off. I'm sorry that you're still wet. I can't pull it off now. And I'm going to grab another piece of paper. Get that yellow piece off. Another piece of paper, and I'm going to grab one of my flowers. Peel it right off. Now in the set of these stickers, these double embossed dazzles, there's 5 different patterns and you get gold and silver of each pattern. So there's 10 sheets. Oh, well, that'll work. Put it right down. So right now it's on top. It's on top of my acetate. Now I turn it over, and that's when the magic starts to happen. Put a little bit of my color there, and get my paintbrush clean. Now you're going to definitely want to clean your paintbrush after you're done using it, because like I said, this is kind of like a liquid plastic, and if your paintbrush wasn't completely clean, it will dry solid. And I'm just going to go in here and I'm just going to paint. So I'm not going to care. I'm on the back side. I'm not going to care about only getting in the white areas. I'm going to paint all over that silver. I'm just going to paint like it doesn't even exist. I'm just going to go in there and add that color. And I don't care if I'm going over the silver. I just want to make sure that I don't go outside the line of the sticker. That's important. So you see how far this is going? I did a couple little drops and I got that whole flower done. The outside petals. So that's where I'm at. I still have the inside to do. What colors do I want for the inside? Well, I don't know. Let's go orange. Let's be tropical. So the bottles are $4 each, but of course they're on a YouTube Yummy. But you can see how long they're going to last you. Let's just go inside, right over the top. Right over the top. So I'm not even trying to get it into the little tiny circles. I'm just going. Go for it. This is coloring easy, where you don't care about the lines because the lines don't matter when you're working on the back side. So there I am. And then something in the center. How about we'll see if that yellow comes out. And I'm just going to take the yellow and I'm just going to drop me a little drop right there and just spread it around. There. Now I've got a little bit of green. And I can do my leaves. So do you already have some of these double embossed stickers? Well, here you go. You want to put them on acetate. You want to put them on vellum and do this. Yes, this Cosmic Shimmer tinted, what are they calling it? It's colorful crystal tints. You can do the same thing right on vellum. You're going to use the back side and you're going to color it. You're going to put your sticker down on the top side of your vellum, and then you're going to color the back side, and you're going to get the exact same thing, only a little bit softer because that vellum is frosted. It actually looks pretty good from the front, or from the back side too, huh? That looks pretty good. But when I turn it over, it's magic. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to have to put it down so you can get a better see, and I hate doing this, but there. It's magic. None of that paint is on the top. It's all on the bottom. And when it's dry, then you just tape it down into place when it's dry. And again, you can absolutely use a heat tool, or you just set it aside for a few minutes and let it dry. How pretty is that? So we went from this to that. What do you think? Simple, non-colored, looks fine the way it is. But wow, when you add the color, it just pops. And you've got that beautiful double embossing right over the top of it. It's amazing. No color, painted with the new Cosmic Shimmer colorful crystal tints. Colorful crystal tints. I'm gonna have to say that 3 times fast. So just like our butterfly, that is how we did this butterfly. That's how we did this one in our make and take. And Claire is done. She went hog wild crazy. She had, let's say she had a good time. So if I put this one on white, with the reds and the oranges, and she went in, do you see the stripes she did? She went in there and did little stripes, and she did this one in the silver. I told you she had fun. I did this one really quick. And look at the back. Look at the hot mess it is. Look at the back of that. You would never think that's going to look pretty until you turn it over, and then you've got the sticker with the color coming through. Let's see. I'm trying to find a back one that's good for you to see. Oh yeah, here. Look at the back. Kind of looks like a hot mess until you turn it over, and then it's beautiful. That's the beauty of these stickers, is that the double embossing, the gold and the silver, hide everything and allows you to just get in there and color and move that paint around. And as long as you don't go outside the perimeter, which is easy to do, simple, you can make something beautiful. And they're very inexpensive. You get 10 sheets, so 5 different styles. You get the gold and the silver of each, so 10 sheets for $9.99. Yeah, that's it, $9.99. I know, right? Crazy, great price. Or no, it's $8.99. Oh no, sorry, $8.99, my mistake. It's $8.99, that's even better. So pretty. But do you want to do these on paper? Sure, you can do these on paper. The crystal accents. Let me show you how. This time I do need one of the peel-offs that has room for me to color in. And I'm gonna grab yet another piece of paper. And I'm gonna make sure that I've got my paintbrush being wiped out, washed out. So here's another one of the peel-offs, the cute little cactus. They're darling. And they come in that mega kit that you're gonna get the free glitter with. So you could do this with the crystal tints, or you could do it with the glitter in your Sharpie markers. I'm gonna peel off one of the stickers. And because I don't want it to cling all over me, and I want to be able to put it down in one piece, I'm going to add a little bit of my spit, unless that really bothers you, on the sticky side. I know it seems counterproductive to add water or spit to the sticky side of the sticker, but I promise, see, look at it, just wants to cling all over you. So I'm just going to get enough spit on there that it releases, and then I can work with it. And I'm going to put it down right onto my paper. Ta-da! Now, I can take my tint, my crystal tints, put them right onto my craft mat. Well, I'll put them onto my paper so you can, yeah, I'll put them on my paper so you can see them. Got a little bit of yellow going on. Got a little bit of green. Let's say you don't always want to use vellum or acetate. Let's say you just want to color them in on paper. Okay, add a little bit of water. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of my yellow, and I'm going to go in there and I'm going to paint with it. Just gonna fill it in and paint with it. So I painted half my cactus yellow. Now I'm going to grab that green and I'm start down at the bottom and I'm going to fill it in with the green. Fill it in with the green. Can you see I left a little bit of white? Any idea why I left a little bit of white? Because I'm going to blend the yellow and the green together. So I'm going to pull a little yellow and I'm going to pull that down into the green. I'm going to pull the green up into the yellow. And I'm going to make a blend. So that you have a seamless blend. Ta-da! There's no big demarcation line where my yellow and my green stop and start. If I want to pull a little more yellow down, I just grab my paintbrush and pull a little more yellow down. It's that simple. You want to make sun catchers and things like that with your kids or your grandkids? Do it on the acetate. You want to make fun and easy cards? Do it on the paper. You've got vellum that you haven't used in forever, grab that vellum out and make some pretty cards because it's so hard to color vellum. I'm just going to finish this one up. How rock star is this? And it's a liquid plastic. That's what it dries to, almost like a plastic. So you need to make sure that that paintbrush gets washed out after you're done if you plan on keeping that paintbrush. And if you don't, that's okay too. Then just chuck it. You know, if you go to the dollar store and you've got some inexpensive paintbrushes there and you're not planning on keeping them. Oh, it's so cute. There's my cactus. So cute, right? On paper. Now it's going to dry on paper much faster than it would on the acetate or the vellum because paper is porous. So the crystal tints is absorbing into the paper right away. So it's going to dry much faster on paper. But if you want that beautiful stained glass look, then you do it on the acetate. And it's just gorgeous. And I could go through and I could just keep coloring away. I could make my little flowers. What color haven't I used? I think this is red. The red looks really dark. Rose quartz is what it says. Let's see, because it looks really dark in the bottle. Oh yeah, this is red. All right. And just put my little rose quartz flowers in there. I could paint the bottom of my little planter. You really have lots of options with these. But the primary goal of them, what really makes them so fabulous, is that they go on non-porous materials and allow you to paint where you weren't able to paint so easily before. What do we think? This is Cosmic Shimmer. Cosmic Shimmer. All of this is done with the Cosmic Shimmer. These are done with the double embossed stickers. This is done with a basic Dazzles sticker. This is on acetate painted on the back. This is painted directly onto paper. You've got just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things to do with all of this. And then remember, we started with just doing our little words wherever I put them. And then we colored on with the glitter. I don't know where I put my little words. I wonder if they're on the back of one of these. That would not surprise me. We changed our words from gold to red, or from silver to whatever color makes your heart happy. All of that can be done with all of this, and it's really a very inexpensive way to craft, especially if you utilize the Bic and Sharpie markers. Hot Off the Press has given you a huge assortment of stickers. We've got the 2 different packs. The double embossed stickers have the flowers, so the flowers come in gold and silver. Here's the gold. We have the big butterflies, we have corners, we have beautiful roses, and then we have the butterflies that we use today. So 10 different sheets. 10 different sheets for $8.99. And then the crystal tints, there's 12 colors. They're on YouTube Yummy's special. You're going to get a free little bottle of the glitter that I used today if you end up getting the pack of Mega Dazzles for $24.99. I mean, it's just woohoo kachoo. And I have a ton of samples to show you. So let me show you some samples. All right, I'm gonna start with the crystal first on acetate. So this is using your double embossed stickers on acetate and painting behind the sticker. Painting behind the sticker. Really sweet and pretty, isn't it? Then a flower, like I did today. And even the hello friend, that's even part of the Dazzles. Flower like I did today. And then we have the hummingbird. Now this is using a regular Dazzles and painting behind. So this is using a Dazzles like we did here. Not a double embossed. This comes in that mega kit. But we painted behind the acetate as well. And here we have another one of the butterflies. And this is, everybody has a choice downstairs of what color butterfly they want to make. And I showed this one in the Facebook. Again, this is one of the Dazzles. So this isn't a double embossed sticker. This is a Dazzles, and we painted on the back side. So cute, right? Now on the Dazzles, you could paint on the front side as well. You don't have to turn it over because it's open. So if you just wanted to paint right on the front side like I did with the cactus, you can. I don't know where I put my cactus now either. Isn't that so cute? Here we have the double embossed, and it's painted on the back side. Double embossed, painted on the back side. Vellum, painted on vellum. And again, this is using one of the Dazzles that's going to come in your mega set. So painted on vellum. Our little doggy is painted on vellum. And then we have the samples that are made using the mega set. So 2 different bundles, the double embossed and then the mega set. So all of these cards were using stickers that came from the mega set. So here they made a shaker out of one of the round stickers. Oh, here's a double embossed. And so you've got a double embossed mixed with a, okay, we got a little bit of everything going on here. But how pretty is that? Oh, maybe these are all double embossed right now. Here's your double embossed. Nope, they're a mix. So your double embossed flower. This is one of the megas. It's from the leaf set that comes in the mega pack for $24.99. So do the words. This one comes from the mega pack. The words come from the mega pack. The little flourishes come from the mega pack. Is that so cute? Then we have a trio of tags, or actually 4, that all came from, I believe, the same sheet. Yes, the same sheet from the mega pack to make all 4 of your little Christmas tags. So all 4 of these were made using one sheet from the mega pack. All of these stickers came off of one sheet. And last but not least, so cute, right? Then we have Sail Away. Again, this sticker here is right there. Can you see it? Right there. There's the beautiful card made with it. Got a little bit of glitter going on. You've got the acetate going on. Here's one made with our double embossed stickers and not painting on them at all, just backing it with a piece of patterned paper behind it. And here's our doggies, just on patterned paper and then fussy cut out. And our cute little hippos in the mega pack. And our welcome baby in the mega pack. So think about all the things you can do with the mega pack. Look, the little camper is in the mega pack. Our little Believe in Magic is all in the mega pack. Here's our double embossed. Just put onto, just backed with cardstock. Not colored at all. Here is one of the sets that I used today with the flowers. So cute. So those are the butterflies that I was coloring in the butterflies. We've even got a camping. We've even got a set of stickers for camping and outdoors. So there is a lot in these sets. Holy smokes, artichokes. And I really would love to know what I did with my words, but I don't know what I did with my words. But remember, you just take it and you just, do I have, scribble, scribble, scribble. And I've now made a white butterfly. I now made him red. Didn't let it dry enough. All right, so I'm gonna tilt on up because I can't find where my words are to show you that I did earlier in all the different colors. All right, you guys, it is me. I'm gonna zoom back. There we go. Way better for me. Okay, so we started very basic, just coloring over peel-off stickers, and the hot off the press brand is called Dazzles. Those are in a YouTube Yummy in the mega pack. It's like $70 worth of stickers for $24.99. Then we used glitter with that mega pack, and I showed you how to use the glitter and the Stacey tape and some Bic or Sharpie markers or your Copics and make stained glass look beautiful. I mean, it's just beautiful, and there's Christmas stickers in there. Oh my gosh, they'd be gorgeous stained glass effect. Then we took their double embossed stickers and we used the Cosmic Shimmer colorful tint. I gotta get this down. Well, now I took my glasses off. Colorful crystal tint. And the magic of that product is that not only does it go on paper, but it goes on vellum and plastic and metal, and it will dry. And if you're putting it on the acetate, it does look like stained glass. It's stunning. And we use that with the double embossed stickers on acetate, and we painted on the back sides of them. And then, what else did we just did something else, but so we've had a great time. Oh, and then we took the crystal and we just did it on paper. So you can see that the colors blend. They are meant to blend. They'll blend on paper beautifully, and a little goes a long way. So at $4 a bottle, it's a great value if you're going to use it. So I think showing you all the different ways that you can use it really makes it a good investment. It really gives you an opportunity, and it's kid friendly. Truly it is. Just remember to rinse out your paintbrushes when you are done, because when it does dry, it's kind of like a plastic. Now, where are you going to find all of this great product? Easy peasy. Scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Look under the YouTube Yummy category. It is only on sale for about a week. It goes off sale the Friday following the original release date of this YouTube. So we take it off sale around 5 o'clock that next Friday, because we're getting ready for the next YouTube mini class. Well, they're not mini classes, forget that. The next YouTube class. And oh my goodness, I'm trying to think. Oh, well, yeah, we've got pretty good stuff for next week too. Yay! All right, you guys, it's me, Stacey. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next week for YouTube number 241. Bye. Scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Bye.